Hey, what's up and good afternoon, YouTube. We're back here with my LS swap that I'm doing in my 1986 Chev K20. And it's been a couple days since I gave you an update. So what I've been doing over the weekend, I didn't really work too hard. A couple hours here and there. It's the weekend, right? So, but what I did the other year when I installed my floor pans, I didn't weld the underside of my cab. I just welded the floor pans on the inside of the cab and not the outside. So I got that all welded up all nice and solid. And I had a couple of soft spots on my cab also, so I cut them soft spots out and welded in some patches. So that's all done. So now I just hauled my my 5.3 over, and I'm getting that ready to bolt up to the transmission and transfer case. So I did quite a bit of researching, and so far with this engine, this is the 2002 5.3 vortec, and basically everybody was saying I needed a pilot bearing. Well, actually, it was only one person who said I needed a pilot bearing, so I started doing some researching, and I found out that I did need a pilot bearing. So, this pilot bearing, here's the number right here. It's B657. It's a SKF. And anyway, I never installed a pilot bearing before, but what I used for this pilot bearing, I used a 3/8 socket. I'm not sure if it's going to focus. So I got the pilot bearing already in. Some people are leaving them stuck out a little bit, and some people are putting them flush. So I put mine almost all the way in. There's maybe an 1/8 sticking out. It's not flush. But with this 3/8, this works really, really well because this fits perfect in the hole. And that's what I beat it in with. Just an extension and a 3/8. Then I found online, this is my 4.8 flywheel I got bolted up. I found online for these these bolts to be torqued at 74 foot-pounds. So those are all got some blue Loctite and torqued up to 74 pounds. So my next step is going to be just to take the air compressor. This engine's been sitting for a couple of years. I had it in a truck and removed it, and anyway, so I gotta blow all this shit out because I've changed my intake manifold. It's broken. I got my I had a couple well, I shouldn't say a couple, I had 4 or 5 studs broke all together, a couple on this side and a couple on the other side. So I got them all out. I gotta clean this all up, install my new gasket, put my manifolds back on. This here, I'm gonna try to spot weld this. I tried to get it out down on the bottom, but it's stuck in there. And anyway, it's good. I just need to, just gonna put a little bit of weld, just a spot on it. Hopefully it doesn't warp on me. Try to use the low heat. But yeah, that's how it's coming. Here's the truck, by the way. I got the cab sitting all the way back. That way there when I install the engine, I'm going to be able to just sit everything in all at once. Get it all bolted up, everything all nice. Oh yeah, another thing, my engine mounts. I'm not sure if I showed you them, but I had a fella build them for me. Here's my, gave me a bag full of bolts and washers, and here's the mounts he made for me. So here's the mounts. I think he did a really bang on job. Tapered all the holes and everything for the torque screws he gave me. And another thing for this swap that I just recently learned. Anyway, a couple of people said not to use these, so these were sitting like that. So as you can see, the back side of this is beveled out. It's kind of hard to see, it's all full of dirt or whatever, but there's a dip here. Anyway, this dip is sticking out, and I guess what a lot of people do, they don't take this dip off and they just bolt this on. And when they bolt this on, it's kind of teeters, so it forces this aluminum plate. Everyone says these aluminum plates are no good, and the reason why is because that's beveled out, and once you torque these, it's going to bend this plate and it's going to actually break your plate. So what people are doing, taking the grinder and grind this flush, install that. Supposedly, from what I can find, everybody's saying the front holes. So the front holes would be, I think it's this hole, one of these holes. So move it up as far as you can on this plate. So bolt this plate on your engine, move your mount as far as you can over. Anyway, and that's what everyone's saying. So I guess I'm going to find out for myself. But anyway, guys, that's the update for this video. And yeah, if you want to keep following, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Have a great day, guys.